Your tattoo is inside your immune system. Literally, do you have a tattoo? If so, then there's an awesome part of you that lives in your skin. There's this hard-working team of cells, your immune system, and they're ready to attack anything that could possibly harm you. But tattoos are not like other things that enter your body, because a tattoo is actually inside your body. And your immune system has a special way of dealing with them. Welcome back to the channel. Before we begin, let me ask you a question. Do you ever wonder why your skin sheds its outer layer so frequently? I mean, millions of cells constantly falling off of you. Why does this happen? Well, the answer lies in the arms race between your body and germs. See, your skin, along with all the other fleshy bits, is called an epithelial barrier. And its job is to stop all those nasty disease causing bugs and chemicals from getting into your body. Since the outside of your body faces the world, it has to deal with all sorts of potentially dangerous things. That's why it has evolved to be a tough nut to crack for germs. The outermost layer of your skin consists of flat, scaly cells called keratinocytes. They're packed tightly together and reinforced by a protein called keratin, which also gives your skin its name. These layers of cells form a shield against damage, UV radiation, and infection. But that shield is only as strong as its weakest link, and that's its cells. Every hour, about 30,000 of these cells flake off of you. And the thing is, these aren't just any old cells. Their role is to protect you. So as soon as the outermost layer falls off, cells deeper in the epidermis start dividing and moving upward. This ensures that the supply of tough cells at the top stays plentiful. So the top cells are literally sacrificing themselves. But what happens if something gets past your skin's defenses? That's where the rest of your immune system comes in. Normally, you don't have to worry. Your immune system can quickly swoop in and wipe out most invaders. But tattoos are different. You see, to make a tattoo, you have to go below the epidermis into the dermis, where the real action is. There are blood vessels and nerves here that give your skin its color and allow you to feel things. But if you want to get a tattoo, you need to go even deeper than that. To inject ink under your skin, the needle has to puncture the dermis and epidermis, reach the subcutaneous layer, and break through the fascia, a strong connective tissue that surrounds your muscles and organs. This means that a lot of cells will be damaged along the way. Those damaged cells release chemical signals, and in response, your immune system sends out troops. At first, these troops are made up of neutrophils and monocytes, cells that try to engulf and destroy pathogens. But since tattoos aren't alive, they don't respond to these attacks, so your body has to send in a specialized unit. Macrophages are much larger than neutrophils and monocytes, and they can eat much bigger things. They arrive at the ink-filled wounds and take over, trapping the ink inside them. Now, you might think that your body would clear out this debris like it normally would, but that's where things get interesting. Macrophages can't digest ink, so after they engulf it, they just hang out under your skin, holding on to the ink. Over time, they turn into giant blobs of trapped ink and immune cell corpses, and they become a permanent fixture of your body. So once a macrophage swallows some ink, it can never leave your body again. This ink is often touted as non-toxic, but that doesn't mean it's harmless. Some inks contain heavy metals, such as lead or nickel, which can be toxic to the body and even cause cancer. What's worse, manufacturers don't always reveal their ingredients. And while the Food and Drug Administration tries to monitor the safety of these products, the reality is your body has no idea what's being injected into it. In one case, a man was allergic to red ink and developed severe hives and swelling after getting a tattoo. Another man had a massive reaction to green ink, which contained a chemical found in poison ivy. So not only do these tattoos serve as a physical reminder of a moment in time, they can also be a physical burden. But it's not just about the ink itself. Getting a tattoo is an injury. No matter how sterile the environment is, your body will treat it as a wound that needs to be healed. As you heal, your body pumps white blood cells to the area to fight off any potential infection. This causes inflammation and swelling around the wound, which is why it hurts. And yes, even though you might think you're just putting on a cool design, your body really sees this as a serious situation. That's why sometimes the area around a tattoo turns bright red. It's your body's way of getting more blood and immune cells to the area as fast as possible. If you want to get a tattoo, you should definitely go for it. Just be aware that every time you do, your immune system has to mobilize its forces to defend your body. After all, your immune system is your body's dedicated security team, and it works day and night to keep you safe. But that doesn't mean it won't put up a fight. Imagine this. Years ago, someone got a tattoo, and everything seemed fine at first. But as time went on, the tattoo started to bother them. They decided to get it removed with a laser. This high-energy light breaks the ink molecules into smaller pieces. And guess what? Those tiny ink particles are still seen as a threat by your immune system. So more macrophages move in to clean up the mess, but the ink particles are too small for the macrophages to grab onto. This makes the tattoo almost invisible to the immune system, allowing it to spread throughout the body. So if you think removing a tattoo is a simple procedure, think again. While laser removal can be effective, there's a catch. The ink particles are so small that they end up spreading all over your lymphatic system. That means that ink can end up in places you never even considered. For example, one study found ink particles in the lymph nodes of people who had tattoos. But it's not just about where the ink goes. It can also affect how it looks. When ink spreads, it can start to pool in certain areas, making the tattoo look blurry and less defined. And this is just the beginning. Ink particles have been found in the internal organs of people who had tattoos. One report detailed the case of a woman whose arm tattoo spread to her liver. It even showed up in the fluid around her heart. And another study found ink particles in the brain tissue of people with tattoos. The researchers couldn't tell if the ink particles were sitting in the brain tissue or actually traveling through it. This raises a scary possibility. Could ink travel through your body and affect your brain? It's too early to say for sure, but the idea is unsettling nonetheless. Researchers are trying to figure out if these ink particles can cross the blood-brain barrier and cause problems. Even if they can't, the mere presence of ink in your organs raises some questions. It's a reminder that our bodies are complex and mysterious, and that even the smallest decisions can have far-reaching consequences. What's the moral of the story here? Don't get a tattoo unless you want your body to have ink in it forever. Macrophages are designed to identify and eliminate threats, and while they can't digest ink, they can trap it, essentially locking it away within their cells. This is your body's way of containing the tattoo and preventing it from spreading. But here's the thing, ink isn't alive, so it doesn't trigger the same immune response as a pathogen. And since it's not toxic, the immune system doesn't see it as a threat. That's why macrophages are the main cells involved in this process. They're basically the janitors of your immune system, cleaning up messes and containing threats. Once they trap the ink, they become part of the tattoo and stay in your body permanently. But this also means that you can't get rid of a tattoo by simply waiting for your immune system to clear it out. Even if you could somehow convince your body to see the ink as a threat, the macrophages would just end up spreading it around. The only way to remove a tattoo is to physically remove the ink. And even that can be tricky since ink particles can spread to parts of your body you never expected. So whether you're thinking about getting a tattoo or already have one, just remember that it's more than just ink on your skin. It's a permanent part of your body. Your body is constantly defending you against harm. Your skin acts as the first line of defense, but other parts of your immune system jump into action if needed. From macrophages that eat up threats to antibodies that tag them for destruction, your body is equipped to handle a wide range of dangers. And it's not just about fighting off pathogens. Your immune system also keeps an eye on abnormal cells. When cells start to grow out of control and turn into cancer, your immune system can step in and stop them. It's like having a personal bodyguard that never takes a day off. So remember, your body is an amazing machine that's constantly working to keep you healthy and safe. So next time you look in the mirror, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work that your immune system is doing to protect you. Now watch how your skin works, or check out why you sneeze when you're scared.